Welcome, basketball fans. I'm joined by Stevens Jr. Mike Cutri, sophomore Russ Thompson, and joining me, Rob Kulish, for the first of a series of weekly video blogs on the Stevens men's basketball program. Hopefully you guys join us every single week on Wednesday afternoons to kind of check out what's going on with the Stevens basketball team. Guys, thanks for joining me.
Thanks, Rob. Thanks for having us, Rob.
Early season thoughts? You guys are 5-1, won 5 straight. You lost a tough game to start, and then things have kind of been coming together. Won some close games, blew a couple teams out of the water. How are we doing?
I think we're doing okay so far. You know, wins are wins. I can't complain about wins. You know, it's hard in the beginning of the season because, you know, we're really starting to learn how to play together. We're a young team. Freshmen are getting a lot of minutes. So, you know, it's important to get the non-conference games first. You know, learn how to play with each other. You know, there's obviously going to be mistakes. I don't even think we played a good whole game together very well so far. So, you know, it's important for these non-conference games to really learn to play with each other. I mean, Russ's first year starting.
Yeah, you know, tough loss to Baruch for the first game, but I think a lot of things have come together since then, and Baruch was a good team. You know, and a lot of things have come together since then, and once we put together a full 40-minute game, you know, we have a chance to be really good. And like Cutri said, it's good to get all these kinks out before the conference games start. Got a big conference game coming up on Friday.
So yeah, those are the important games, the conference games.
We'll hit on the conference game in a little bit. I guess, you know, you can start take it individually, or you can take it as a team. I guess if there are maybe 1, 2, or 3 things you're doing well, what are they in your guys' mind?
I think we're shooting the ball very well. Our offense looks pretty good so far. I mean, I know a couple games we shot well over 50%.
Last night you guys shot almost 63%, which was pretty crazy. I guess that, you know, maybe that'll lead us into what you guys need to work on. Last night was kind of started pretty well. They kind of inched back. You know, I felt like you guys were a superior team throughout. Maybe hit on that. What are some of the things you guys got to get better at?
You know, we definitely got to take care of the ball more.
We're the worst turnover team in America.
Yeah, I mean, you know, to win, you guys had 26 turnovers against Kane, and not to, you know, it is what it is, and hopefully it gets better. But you know, I think that's a good point. You know, other than the turnovers, I think that jumps out to everybody. Maybe to somebody who, you know, that you guys would see. What's like a little thing that you guys might want to be?
I think one thing is we kind of tend to play down to the competition. Like last night was a good example. Like that team was 0-4, and you know we were pretty much in control of the whole game. But second half we kind of let them back in it. They could have denied at one point. So you know, complacency is kind of one thing.
You know, now you're going to move into the conference schedule. You know, 1 game before you guys go on break. Utica, they're playing real well. I think they're 7-1. You know, you handled them well last year, but playing a familiar team, I guess, you know, what do we have to do to be successful, especially on the road against a conference team in Utica?
You know, that's gonna be a big game. You know, they're 7-1. They like you said, they probably got a real solid team, and they're gonna be ready to go. You know, first conference game for them is gonna be home. They were probably picked, you know, 5th or 6th in the conference, so they probably feel like they have something to prove. So going in there, you know, first that's gonna be a tough away game. They're gonna be ready to go. You know, in front of their home crowd. So we're gonna have to step up.
You 2 years, you 1 year. The conference has always been kind of like a real cluster up top. I mean, there's a ton of teams vying for those 4 playoff spots. I guess, how do you grind through the conference season? I mean, it seems like every single game you guys kind of not have to win, but every game's a big game. I mean, does that wear on you guys? That you feel the pressure, or is it just go out game by game and see what happens?
Yeah, it's important not to look too far ahead. Like, you know, Ithaca and St. John Fisher are usually 2 top teams. But, you know, like last year, Hartwick snuck up on us and beat us away. You know, it's important to take 1 game at a time. You don't want to take any games too lightly, you know.
You know, to get off basketball for a little bit, you guys have finals coming up. You get to take, I guess, some time away from basketball. Obviously, you guys will be working out, but, you know, the practice side of, you know, the daily rigors of basketball. I guess, Russ, what are you doing to get finals? Art and technology major. What do you have on the
Music and technology.
Music and technology.
Yeah.
My bad. My fault. Music and technology. What is that? What are you going to be doing over the next couple of weeks?
You know, after Friday, hopefully get a win, and then after that, just hit the books as much as I can. I'm not huge on the studying, but I'll do as much as I can, and I'll be fine with finals. You know, we'll get our grades done, and we'll enjoy our holiday.
Both of these guys, I believe, are well over 3.0 for their grade point averages, which is always good to see. Mike, what do you got on the plate?
I actually don't have that many finals next week, but you know, it's nice. I'm not gonna lie, it's nice to take a break off basketball. You know, we've been going hard for like 3 months, 2 months now, and I'm actually kind of looking forward to it. You know.
You guys start October 15th, and essentially, I mean, you don't go every day. You guys get a couple of days off here and there, but I mean, it's pretty much an everyday thing. Lastly, I mean, holiday plans. I know when I was in school, especially the first couple of years, I couldn't wait to get back home for the holidays, see my friends, family, etc. Any big plans? Anything going on?
Nah, both of us just I think both of us just headed back to Essex County, hanging out at home. Probably maybe go to friendlies one time. I mean, as a tradition, we go to friendlies, maybe see a
Together?
movie.
It's our favorite.
Yeah, go to friendlies, maybe see a movie.
I didn't know that when I asked you two guys to sit down and do this, so apparently I made a good choice.
Yeah.
All right, guys, thanks for spending the time. We do this every week. Hopefully get a little following going, and hopefully, when you guys get back from break, we'll start up again, and hopefully you guys will be on a 6-game win streak.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, fans, check back every week to the Stevens Men's Basketball homepage on stevenssucks.com for the updated blog, and thank you for joining us.